Good morning, students. Today we are going to start with chapter 4 as we have already completed the explanation with chapter 3, and this is the name of the chapter is Psychology and Education. Here you can able to learn about psychology. Okay, so now what is psychology? What is the meaning of psychology? Psychology, here it is given like psychology is the study of human behavior. The word psychology is a combination of the Greek words psyche and logos. Psyche means soul and logos means science or study. Therefore, psychology is what? Psychology is the study or science of soul. But this definition was accepted by Aristotle and Socrates only. Okay, this definition of psychology that we are learning now, that psychology is the combination of Greek word. It is Greek philosopher Aristotle and Socrates have accepted psychology as a science of soul, but psychologists such as Descartes, Descartes, he was also a psychologist, and he criticized this definition that psychology is a science of soul. Okay, but according to Greek term, that is the two words psyche and logos. Psyche means soul and logos means what? Science. Therefore, psychology is the study or science of soul. Okay, that means psychology is the study of soul or science of soul, and this was given and accepted by Aristotle and Socrates. But Aristotle and Socrates was also considered great psychologist, but it was criticized by whom? By Descartes. Okay, this is what according to Greek philosopher Aristotle and Socrates is. But if we simply say what is psychology? Psychology is what? Psychology is the study of human nature. Okay, as human nature is very complex and complicated, right? It is not easy to study human nature, but it is psychology that studies this nature of human beings. Okay, the complexity behavior of human being are studied by psychology. Okay, psychology is what? Psychology is, if we see that it has been conceived as one of the youngest science. Okay, psychology can be considered and is conceived as one of the youngest science in the 21st century. During this 21st century, it was considered as the youngest what? Science. Okay. Now, the meaning of psychology was given by different psychologists. So there is not only one meaning of psychology. Okay, there are many meaning of psychology, but what happened? Only one meaning is only accepted, and we will discuss about it. Okay, now let's see views of different psychologists regarding the meaning of psychology. As we already came to know about that psychology is the study or science of soul, which was accepted by Aristotle and Socrates but criticized by Descartes. Yes, there are some other psychologists who have given this meaning of psychology. Like psychology is the study of mind. Psychology is the study of mind. So in the 18th century, what happened? In the 18th century, psychology was conceived as a study of mind. Psychology was conceived as a study of mind, or we can also say the study of mental process. Study of mental process or study of mind was conceived during the 18th century regarding the meaning of psychology. Okay, but with the growth of science and relative emphasis on objective methods of study, the concept of mind could not be scientifically explained. As the concept of mind is not scientifically can't able to explained, so what happened? Because why it can't able to scientifically explain, why we can't able to explain the while studying the human mind, we can't able to scientifically explain that thing accurately, because mind has no physical existence. We can't see mind directly, right? Mind has no physical existence, and it is just vague or just what to say, meaningless as soul. As soul was considered as meaningless by Descartes, right? That psychology is the science of soul was rejected and was considered as the meaningless meaning of psychology. Like that, psychology is the science of mind is also considered as meaningless because we can't study a mind, a human mind directly. So this meaning of psychology was also rejected by some psychologists like James and Sigmund Freud. Sigmund Freud and James, they rejected this meaning of psychology. Even again we can see some psychologists are of view that psychology is a science of consciousness. Psychology is a science of consciousness. This is related to mind, and this definition was also rejected by some psychologists. Lastly, here you can see psychology is considered as what is the science of human behavior. Now, some modern psychologists like J.B. Watson, William McDougall, R.S. Woodsworth, and Charles Skinner, they define psychology as a science of behavior, or they define psychology as a science of human behavior. Now, behavior according to Watson, Watson, he was a modern psychologist and his name is J.B. Watson. Okay, according to him, behavior according to Watson is what? It is an action. Behavior is an action. We can see the behavior, we can observe, right? So, according to him, behavior is an action which can be seen and observed. And according to Skinner, by responses of behavior, it is meant all forms of process, adjustment, activities, and experience of the organism. Yes or not? Therefore, behavior refers to what? Behavior is considered as an external manifestation of internal abilities, feelings, emotions. We can express it with our behavior, and which can be observed by individual, and also can be measured scientifically. It is not like soul, science of mind, or science of consciousness. Okay, it is something different. It can be measured scientifically, and similarly it can also be observed. And therefore, this definition of psychology in the 21st century, it was accepted that psychology is the science of behavior. Now we can say, if someone asks you what is the meaning of psychology, psychology is what? Psychology is the science of human behavior. Okay, behavior includes many physical activities of an individual like running, walking, jumping, mental and intellectual activities, direct thinking, reasoning, remembering, happiness, you are happy or you are angry, you are sad, everything we can observe. Yes, so as we can observe, then it should be accepted, and it was accepted. So this is the different views of different psychologists regarding the meaning of psychology. Now, scope of psychology. Psychology is what? Psychology studies about the nature of behavior that we already came to know by investigating, by researching, by observing, right? After that, psychology studies some special human experiences. Yes, it was given by psychologists taught that psychology studies some special human experience, such as what kind of human experience, such as concentration, expectation of mind, imagination. These are the studied. Then psychology studies human conscious and unconscious mind. Definitely, psychology studies human conscious and unconscious mind, as conscious and unconscious mind have some influence on human behavior. Okay, conscious and unconscious mind have some influence on human behavior. Therefore, both these are included in the scope of psychology. Then psychology studies individuals' intelligence, personality, as well as interest. Psychology studies individual interest, student intelligence. Like we in our previous class we discussed about the IQ level. That IQ level can be tested by different psychological methods, right? So, like that, psychology. Next point is psychology studies about various stages of child development. Definitely, psychology studies about the various stages of child development, and also it gives a detailed data of the characteristics of like infancy, adolescence, childhood, their physical growth, their mental growth, what they need. Everything was studied by psychology. So all these things come under scope of psychology. Different branches of psychology. There are different branches of psychology: general psychology, child psychology, physiological psychology, experimental psychology, and educational psychology. General psychology is what? That this branch of psychology especially studies the natural behaviors like emotions, feelings, knowledge, intelligence, and memory, imagination. These are the what general psychology studies. General psychology. Then child psychology. It also studies about child psychology, like his behavior, child's behavior. Studies the individual behavior during childhood is considered as child psychology. Okay, when psychology studies the individual behavior during childhood, it is termed as child psychology. Then physiological psychology. Physiological psychology, it is specially this psychology studies the construction and functions of the sense organs or nervous system, muscles, joints of the body, which are related to human functioning and human behavior. Because our nervous system, our muscles, our joints also related to human, our behavior, right? If you are suffering from some pain in joint pain like that, then through your behavior you can't able to work properly like that, right? So that means I can observe that you are facing from some problem, right? So that's why these are related with our behavior, and this is physiological psychology. Then individual psychology. This psychology especially studies about the individual differences, different abilities, different potentialities, different capacities, different behaviors, all these things, individual to individual, everything is different, right? Everybody have different capacities, capabilities, potentialities. So this is studied by individual psychology. After that, experimental psychology. Experimental psychology studies specially about the mental process and behavior of human being as well as animal with the help of control experiments in the laboratories. Okay, experiment done with the laboratories. There are different experiment psychology that done within the laboratories. Okay, that we can able to know. If you know the Thorndike experiment of cat, like that. After that, educational psychology. The psychological principles, methods that used in the process of education can be considered as educational psychology. The psychological techniques that used in the educational process during the teaching learning process can be considered as educational psychology. So these are some of the branches of psychology. Hope you all have understood.